Hey guys, how are we doing? Sorry I'm late uploading this week. Unfortunately I didn't get around to getting the rest of my filming finished from editing, so I just had a couple of appointments, doctors and stuff like that I had to go to this week. So the time just didn't work out, but I wanted to jump on and give you guys a quick update anyway, because I'm trying to be better about doing that and communicating. And I didn't want to just upload videos that aren't really videos to you guys, but I'd say it's better for me to upload something and, let me let you guys, I can't speak, let you guys know what's going on rather than just uploading nothing. Um, but yeah, so, just that's the way this week went. I've more filming to do on that side project because obviously I have to work within somebody else's schedule as well. And my friend that I'm working on the project, it's just been really busy, as well as myself, obviously. But yeah, I'm just trying to get some stuff organized now. I have to get a sleep test done. So I had some appointments during the week with doctors and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to hear back from the company that does that today by the end of the day. Fingers crossed, and then that'll happen soon. But yeah, just kind of been busy with that kind of stuff and just been, a little bit under the weather. Um, It's just, I think it's like a lot of it's to do with the weather here. It's been crazy. It's like we had 20 degrees one day and then literally the next day it was 10 degrees. And then it's been raining and we've had loads of storms. Well, not loads, but we've had a storm here for the last few days and that's been pretty bad. Like no serious damage or anything where I am. Absolutely, we're all good and safe and fine. I'm also here with a supervisor. Can say hello? You can say hello? He's resting. My dad's popped away for a couple of days. Um, so my Mr. Supervisor here is not impressed, and he's not very happy. Anytime my dad goes away, he's not very happy. Um, but yeah, so I'm here chilling with him. I hope you guys can hear the wind and the rain here. It's coming into the chimney in the room I'm in, so if you can hear it, I apologise about that. But yeah, I just want to jump on and give you guys an update, which I've now said several times. Apparently, I have a very limited vocabulary at the moment. Yeah, and another thing I haven't really touched on at all in the last kind of few update videos that I want to touch on today. And I didn't really touch on it because honestly, it's hard to talk about, but also like I don't want to keep saying the same thing because I don't want it to come across like I'm making excuses. The kind of way for like the lack of content and the lack of videos, and whatever. And if you're new to my channel, you're probably like, what is this person talking about? Um, but yeah, if you've been here before, and hopefully you have, or if you're not, you'll come back again. Also, forgot to mention, start welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. But my mental health is something that I struggle with. I've talked about it several times on the channel. One of the things I'd considered doing today was a live, but just the way the time went, and I was on a call there around the time I should have gone live, which was at 1. That didn't happen, and that's why I'm recording this now. But just that's been a challenge. As many of you guys know, I'm doing therapy. I've been doing therapy for several years now. And I feel like, especially for the last couple of months, I've been kind of getting into the dark stuff, getting down to the deep stuff, getting down to the really heavy stuff. A lot of it was stuff I didn't even realise was an issue. A lot of it was, stuff I thought I had dealt with, the kind of way, or just didn't really like actively think about. If you're someone who struggles with your mental health and you're working through the process as well, you'll know that the mind just does that sometimes. It just says no. It just cuts it off, walls off a section, walls off stuff you don't want to deal with. And I'm trying to work on that at the moment. I'm trying really hard to work on that. And that's been super challenging. And It's very tiring to do that. It's very exhausting. Um, it takes a lot out of you, like mentally, physically, emotionally. And I know physically probably sounds a weird thing to do, like therapy, but like you feel it in your body afterwards, like the tiredness. It like you have to exert a lot of mental energy. And I think for a long time in counselling, I thought I was, you know what I mean, processing a lot more than I actually was, and dealing with stuff and kind of blah blah blah, and like doing the most. But sorry, Mr. Superfro's just moving there. Um, but now that I'm in the place where I'm in now and I'm doing the stuff I'm doing now, um, I really realise what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Um, what I was doing before was only scratching the surface. And like that was mentally, emotionally tiring and all that kind of stuff, as I've mentioned in the past. And hugely what I dealt with before was a lot of anxiety. But what I've learned from therapy and counselling is anxiety essentially works like a blanket sitting on top of everything. It's just a cover up. It's just a distraction. Now, obviously, I'm aware I'm talking about my particular personal case. I'm not talking about everybody. I know a lot of people experience anxiety. Some people have a chemical imbalance, which causes it. Mine personally was my mind trying to protect itself, essentially, from trauma. There's some stuff I've never talked about on the channel, and just trauma and stuff. And I don't know if I ever will, I'll be honest. But it was stuff that was really kind of hard to work through, and I'm still working through it. Again, I may have mentioned in the past. I don't think that I did. Maybe I did. I may have mentioned in passing. I don't know. But I'm not going to get into it now. Anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in and let you know what's going on. If there's ever a week I don't have a video, it's not like I'm just like, oh, I don't care, whatever. That's not the case. But I don't care all the time I'm not making videos, I'm thinking about the fact that I'm not making videos. And, if I'm going through a week and I haven't filmed much or I haven't filmed anything, I'm thinking about the fact that I haven't filmed anything and that I don't want to let you guys down. And I know you've said before, like, you're not letting us down. But, it still feels like that. And I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry that I haven't been more consistent this year. I started off the year, well, kind of the end of last year, I completely burnt myself out with Vlogmas. And then when I got back into it, I was so ready to, conquer everything and do all the things and make all the videos. And I wildly underestimated what I needed for myself, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I wildly overestimated what I would be able to do while going through all that. So if I ever don't have a video, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I'm sitting here not thinking about it. I'm always thinking about it. I love my, YouTube community. I love my channel. I love making my videos. I even spoke to you guys a few months ago about my second channel, which hasn't even started yet because I'm having such awful trouble trying to get the audio to work on that. And to be honest, I just haven't had the time. I'm going through like a process right now within therapy as well, learning how to, reassess my priorities and, speak up when I need help. Because I'm really bad at that. Any of my friends would tell you that. And also stop being I can be quite a people pleaser. So I will say yes to things and do all the things, even when I don't have the mental or emotional energy to do it, to help someone that I care about out. So that is a problem that I have. I struggle to say no to people around me, which I'm working on. But yeah, so, and again, before, I don't want any negative comments, and the people around me are not like, they're not, it's not a case that they're just like, oh, I'll ask her because she'll definitely say yes. It's not that. I don't believe that they're like that. I think it's just that I say yes all the time. And I need to take responsibility for that and work on that. Because I am my own worst enemy. So I'm just trying to get my health sorted. As I said, I'm waiting for sleep tests. It's possibly I have sleep apnea. If I do, it could explain why I'm so tired all the time, why I'm so unwell all the time. If you guys were around here for all the stuff with the allergies and all that kind of jazz, a lot of the symptoms I'm having also match up with sleep apnea. So it may have been that the whole time. So I have to get the test done for that. I'm actually going to ring them back now. I spoke to them this morning. They said they were going to ring me today. But the place where I have to go to pick up the test machine thingy is like 45 minutes away from me. From where I am to, I think it's around 45 minutes. So it's Friday. It is pouring rain, which in terms of Dublin means the traffic is going to be absolutely horrific. Also, what date are we today? Okay, well, we're not coming into a bank holiday, thankfully. I think the bank holiday is the following Monday. But yeah, the traffic in Dublin is awful on Friday, and if there's one like single drop of rain, it's just horrific. So, you know, ideally as well, I don't want this to go over to the weekend. The doctor I was at for this was on Monday, so yeah. But that's the thing I was worrying about, and yeah, I just want to get the test done, find out what's going on. If it's not that, then fine. Like, if it's not that great, like, obviously I don't want it to be that, but like, you know, I feel like I'd feel better because it'll give me explanations, but also I don't want to have that because that would, you know, it's better not to have, essentially. Anyway, I've waffled on for long enough, longer than I intended. Mr. Supervisor is right here. He's currently on guard. Because the wind changed direction. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Friday. A great weekend and a wonderful week ahead. And I will talk to y'all soon. And again, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, all the things. Any questions, comments, drop them down below. Okay, love y'all. Bye. Thanks for watching.